All righty. Hello, everyone, and welcome to this year's Women's Empowerment Seminar. My name is Dr. Robyn Lawrence, and I am the owner and principal chiropractor here at Get Well Family Chiropractic. I am also the owner and founder of Transcend Coaching. And Transcend Coaching is a new adventure that I have started to really empower women in their lives, whether it's creating the family that they want or a business that they want, where they're just kind of bumping into roadblocks and they're not exactly sure how to get past those roadblocks. So this is a new adventure that I'm very excited to share with people about. Today, however, we are here talking about self-care and being self-full. And I'm really going to touch on essential oils, which is one of my favorite go-to tools when my emotions are really reeling out of control. I'm maybe a little grumpy or angry, or I'm unfocused, or I'm sad. And I can't really generate myself to be the person that is the contribution to the world that the world so desperately needs right now. So let's dive right in, shall we? And there we go. So, how do you define your health or even optimal health at this point? The definition of health keeps changing. It used to be, well, I'm just not sick, right? I don't have any disease or infirmity or symptoms, so I must be healthy, right? And really, the definition now includes your physical health, your emotional health, your social health, your spiritual health, and also your intellectual health, right? All those aspects together really create a wellness wheel. And when you stop and evaluate each one of those areas to find out, am I really well in those areas, you'll kind of see maybe some things are a little off kilter, right? So physical health really relates to what's happening in your body, right? It includes your lifestyle factors like eating, exercise, what kind of medical or holistic health care that you get, and a few common factors really that can negatively impact our physical health really are smoking, right? Drugs and alcohol, which we all kind of know done in excess don't do us any good. Your social health really refers to your ability to keep healthy interactions and connections with your friends, with your family, with your coworkers. Your spiritual health, right, includes having a sense of purpose in life, having the ability to give and receive love, and the ability to have goodwill towards others. Your intellectual health, right? Some people are like, well, what's intellectual health? Well, it really results from your mental stimulation, right? And your development that we get through work or school or our community projects, any of our hobbies, right? Or our cultural pursuits. And emotional health, of course, refers to the state of our mind, right? And our ability to react day-to-day to day-to-day issues and stressors, right? It's our sense of worth, right? And our ability to relax and enjoy leisure time. So let's talk a little bit more about emotional health, right? How do we define emotional well-being? So as I mentioned, emotional health is the ability to bounce back from setbacks and thrive despite problems that may arise. Living a problem-free lifestyle is not even possible. However, how we deal with the situations in a healthy way can help our overall well-being and our emotional health. So emotional health can really be thought of as an extension of our mental health, right? Our thoughts, our feelings, our behaviors, they all make up our state of our emotional wellness. Now, of course, there's many ways to improve our emotional wellness, right? We can learn to really recognize what our feelings are and we can express them. We can accept compliments, right? And praise graciously, just say thank you. We can seek professional help if we need to for serious problems. We can learn to relax, right? And do leisure activities. And then we can also learn to meditate, exercise, stress management. Um, Tools are out there to help with all of that. Now, we're going to touch on one of my favorites, which is aromatherapy, right? Essential oils. So it is really an art and a science of utilizing naturally extracted aromatic essences from plants to really balance, harmonize, and promote a healthy body, mind, spirit. And the use of essential oils is not new, right? It's been around for thousands of years. The Egyptians, the Romans, the Greeks, the Chinese, even the Indians used essential oils for religious practices. And it really wasn't until recently that we understand now how it really can affect our emotional health. And what's really cool is scientific research has found and identified the chemical sensors in our body that actually respond to the scents. And each essential oil has its own unique chemical makeup, and it's used to create specific emotional responses. So, one thing that we all have in common, right, is that we all experience emotions every day. And emotions can have a very serious impact on our happiness and our well being. Now, while we all experience emotions, we also experience them differently. Emotions are the result of a complex psychological and sensory stimuli, right? Even including smell. So I'm sure you all have a memory of walking into your grandmother's house and she was cooking your favorite meal and how happy that scent made you feel. Maybe you got goosebumps or you got really excited. So that's the kind of thing I'm talking about here. Emotions are our response to the world around us. The response will usually lead to some sort of action and is typically based on our previous experiences and our survival instincts. Emotions are typically categorized into positive or negative. Positive emotions uplift our mood. They usually motivate us to act in a certain way. And then negative emotions, on the other hand, obviously can have some very serious effects on our overall health, especially when emotional health, when it's left unchecked, those negative emotions can really lead to altering how our body feels and functions, as well as the choices that we make for our life. Right. And it's crucial to have coping mechanisms for dealing with negative emotions. After all, no life is without negative emotion. And many have turned to the benefits of aromatherapy to really help boost their mood and combat those negative emotions. And there are many benefits to be gained from essential oils. So, why are we going to use essential oils to manage our mood? So, one of the biggest reasons is that they're natural and they're safe, right? They're not going to cause any harm. They're not going to endanger your health or your body. And it's a great way to quickly alter your mood. Simply inhaling an essential oil or applying it to your skin or putting it in a diffuser so that it goes out in the air really quickly allows those chemical receptors to get into your nose and your brain and your olfactory system to really shift your mood, right? Essential oils provide the user with a convenient way to manage mood nearly any time of day, right? In any location. And plants offer these aromatic qualities that are just naturally occurring, right? They're just there in the seeds and the bark and the stems and roots and flowers and all the other parts of the plants. Essential oils give plants their distinctive smell, as well as offer a host of benefits to the plant itself. This is why essential oils have the ability to benefit us so much. Essential oils have long been used in food preparations and in beauty treatments, and even healthcare practices. We utilize them here in the office all the time. So any aroma that we inhale is processed in a special sequence in our brain. The scent is processed in the brain's olfactory system, right? I said that earlier. That's our smell system. It's connected to the same part of the brain where our emotions and our memories are stored. Because our sense of smell is so closely connected to the part of our brain that stores memories and emotions, it's easy to see why specific aromas elicit specific feelings. All right, now I want to talk specifically about 6 blends of the brand of oils that I use, which is Doterra. There are many beautiful oil companies out there. This is the one that I chose. If you're already using essential oils from another company, awesome. We'll be able to glean some really fun things off of this that will be collaborative in nature. Also, later on, I will have a slide that will show you how to order oils if you'd like to order oils and how to contact me later. So there's actually an emotional aromatherapy system that's been developed by Doterra, and it has 6 unique blends. One is called Motivate, and we're going to talk about each one. And Cheer, Passion, Forgive, Console, and Peace. Now, each blend is carefully formulated to provide targeted emotional health to represent common categories of emotional well-being. The entire line contains only pure therapeutic grade oils and can be used aromatically, which means out in the air, or topically on your skin to brighten and change your moods. With just a few drops, the fragrant blends can elicit profound emotional responses to help you let go of burdens, find comfort and encouragement, or even inspire you to dream with passion again. The system also includes your own copy of the Emotional Aromatherapy System Wheel. I'm also going to have a link available for you to download an ebook on emotional support from essential oils. So now let's take a deeper look into each one of the oils. Okay, so let's really first start with Motivate, the blend, right? It's an encouraging blend, right? When you're feeling negative emotions such as self-doubt, guilt, or pessimism, this fresh, clean, minty aroma can really boost feelings of confidence and courage, right? And just like the slide says, worrying changes nothing. This blend contains the peppermint plant, clementine peel, coriander seed, basil, yuzu peel, melissa leaf, rosemary leaf, vanilla bean absolute. And I actually put a little bit of the rosemary on the roof of my mouth before starting this presentation today to just really uplift my energy, give me this wonderful, clean feeling to speak clearly to you all today. And it's just fabulous blend. All right, now let's move on to the next blend. This one is called Cheer. It is also an uplifting blend, right? And it's fresh and it's spicy. It's warm aroma promotes a feeling of optimism, cheerfulness, and happiness, really to really counter the negative emotions of feeling down or blue or even low. And its ingredients are wild orange peel, clove bud, star anise, lemon myrtle leaf, nutmeg kernel, vanilla bean extract, ginger rhizome, cinnamon bark, and an herb that starts with the letter Z that I cannot pronounce appropriately. So I'm not even going to try. If any of you would like to actually know that, let me know, and I'm happy to share that with you. And then the last blend that I want to share with this slide, and you can kind of see there's a theme here, is the blend called Console. And it really truly is a comforting blend, right? We often have, especially in these pandemic times, unsettling feelings of grief, sadness, hopelessness, and loss. And inside of this experience with the Console blend, right? It's a sweet, musky, floral aroma that really will help to ease those feelings and really promote comfort and hope when you really don't see any. And, it just kind of helps those worries just melt away, right? And inside Console is frankincense resin, patchouli leaf, ylang ylang flower, labdanum stem and twig, amorous bark, sandalwood, rose flower, and osmanthus flower. So we're really utilizing all parts of the plants. We've got barks and twigs and sticks and leaves and flowers. And I told you that was the last blend with this slide, and I'm so wrong. There is actually one more blend with this slide, and it is called Peace. And peace really is that reassuring blend, right? Inside of worry, sometimes we just need some reassurance. And, we're really going to use it for its sweet, rich, and minty aroma to really combat those anxious moments. Maybe when your shoulders start to get tight and they're up here in your ears, or that tummy starts to get butterflies or a little rumbly right before maybe you need to do a presentation with a client, or you've got some new adventure that you want to start and you're just not sure, right? This one really is going to bring some peace to those feelings and allow you to be in action, being the contribution that you are to the world. It contains vetiver root, lavender flower, ylang ylang, frankincense, clary sage, marjoram, the labdanum, and spearmint. Now, the way that you would utilize these oils, right? You can use them topically. They come in roll-on bottles. You can put them in a diffuser and just let it be in the air around you while you're working. You can rub it on your hands and take 3 big inhales and just kind of wash it over you, along with doing some breathing exercises to really help let go of those negative worrying feelings or grief or sense of loss or that anxiety. Okay, now we all know that we can't shut out sadness entirely, right? But the whole point of this is that we can make our bodies a happy place, right? We can make them where we can thrive. And there are a couple more blends, right, that I want to talk about. And this one is called Passion. And it's really, truly an inspiring blend. I use it often, like if I'm feeling a little bit stuck about creating some content for the Facebook coaching page or for the office blog. Um, and for the kids in virtual school right now, if they're feeling bored or disinterested, right, which is really common in my house, a few drops of Passion's spicy, warm, and rich aroma can really ignite feelings of excitement, passion, and joy, right? And you 2 or 3 drops in a diffuser and you're good to go. Topically, again, you can rub it on your wrists, behind your ears, the bottom of your feet's a beautiful place to rub oils. And this one has cardamom, cinnamon bark, ginger, clove, sandalwood, jasmine, vanilla bean, and damiana. So you can really get a sense of that sweet, right, and spicy and warm, rich aroma just from the ingredients that are in it. And then the last one that I want to talk about is one of my favorite blends. And I use this a lot with the transition inside of our pandemic world. And it's called Forgive. And it's a renewing blend. I think I had it diffusing in my personal office here almost every day at the very beginning. And it's fresh and it's woody and really promotes a feeling of contentment, right? Some relief and patience that counteract anger and guilt. Because I don't know about you, but I was really angry when all of this kind of started. And it really is a very herbaceous blend that you can really just kind of sink back into. It's like a really great hug. And it contains spruce leaf, bergamot peel, juniper berry, myrrh, arbor vitae wood, nootka tree wood, thyme leaf, and citronella. How about that? Okay. Now, so those are the blends that I absolutely love for an emotional scale. Now, there's another thing that Doterra put out to make this a little bit easier for people. And it is an emotional aromatherapy wheel, right? So you can kind of look at what the feelings are that you're having, and you can kind of pair up which blends and or blend might be most beneficial for you. Capture a picture of this slide. If you would like me to email it to you, just let the chamber know and I will make sure that I get an email out to you. And you can have a copy of that slide. Now, if you're interested in knowing how to order any of these oils, there is a website that you can go to, right? Capture a picture of this slide so you have the directions, right? You go to mydoterra.com/Dr. Robyn. If you just want to order one oil, you can click on shop and continue on like that. But you can also become what's called a wholesale member. And this is what I have all of my patients do. Is it's $35 to join. You buy at the same price I buy, right? And it comes shipped straight to you. And there are also other benefits that if you'd like to explore those later, I'm happy to share with those with you as well. All right. And then last but not least, it has been a true joy being with all of you and sharing this passion of essential oils with you and how they work and what the benefits you can get from an emotional standpoint are. Obviously, here's the website, the phone number, our address, my email address. I also want you to know that I do telehealth consultations about essential oils, nutrition, weight loss, things like that. And every Tuesday night at 6:15, Dr. Sarah and I, my associate doctor, we have a Facebook Live class. And we've been doing them since early April, I want to say. We've got, several dozen that are complete and on our YouTube channel. YouTube channel is Dr. Robyn Lawrence. This Tuesday's upcoming class is about brain health. So just knowing now what you know about essential oils and how they work in the brain and on our emotions, right? And now you can hop into a Facebook Live class and learn more about how your brain works and what we do as holistic healthcare providers to get the brain to control and coordinate your body properly so you can have optimal health is an awesome follow-up to this, right? The other thing I want you all to know also is that I will be emailing out a link for you to be able to download the essential oil benefits of essential oils for emotions ebook. And as soon as I have everyone's email address, so if you can please send that to me, I will get that out to you right away. And again, thank you so much for joining us at the Women's Empowerment Seminar this year. We loved having you, and we can't wait to see you in person. Thanks so much.